Alright guys, I'm back. Another little video clip on the ElCamino, the front end. Kind of been sitting off on the side. Got a couple of other projects that I had going with the kids. But we'll get back at it. I forgot where I left off, but I do know that I've got these welded on solid now. Got a nice brace in here. Got to grind the welds down and dress them up, but that'll happen later. Tinkering around with a hinge for the tilt forward front end, and I came up with one that I can make. I don't know why I'd rather make hinges than just go out and buy them. I know some guys use garage door hinges or hinges off of some other vehicle. I just like to make things. So I came up with this hinge and it all fits together pretty good. What it is, it's a piece of black pipe. You can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it's called black pipe. It's a piece of 1/2 inch round stock, and then 2 layers of this copper pipe. I don't know if you can see in here, but the first layer squeezes in just by itself. Squeezes right in there. The second layer, I had to cut a notch out of it and then press it in. If you can, hopefully you can see the 2 different layers. Get the light just right maybe. But you take this piece of 1/2 inch round and it fits right in there. Good and snug. Basically pick it up. So that's what I'm going to use for my hinge. This is just a demo piece. I'll obviously have to weld the hinges together, the brackets, before I put the copper in, because I don't want to melt the copper or have it somehow get screwed up and then have to redo all the copper in it. Some other things I've gotten done over on the front end. I trimmed out the ElCamino radiator support with the exception of the headlight buckets here, which are bolted in 3 different places, and I'll make another bracket for this down here so it doesn't wiggle. And I'm going to start the structure to the tilt, come down here to the hinge, and then it'll come across. Have some things tying this whole thing together so it doesn't wiggle around too much. I found this piece in my stack of parts, and I'm going to trim it up where this line is and rivet it back in here to help support this piece right here, if I can get it out of there. It kind of supports the grill. Without it, the grill's kind of floppy. So I'm going to trim that piece up and get it riveted back in and start on the structure of the front end. See how far we can get. At least make some kind of progress, because I hate letting it just sit here. It's sat here for so many years. I'd kind of like to be able to drive it one day. So I'm going to get some of this done and check back in with you and show you what I've gotten done and what we'll do next time. give you a little look, see what I'm doing over here. Ah, it's stuck. I'm notching that out so that I can get that bar as far forward as I can on this old radiator support, because the Tahoe radiator support sits right behind these headlight buckets, or it's going to. I have to make one, and the radiator is going to sit right there. I don't have a lot of spare room, at least not as much as I thought I was going to, between the fan on the motor and the radiator. So I have to scoot those bars forward as far as I can for this for the tilt forward front end. Kind of notched it out here. Get it right up next to the grill, right behind the grill there. So I'll give you a little idea on how wide that monster light goes too. That's that monster under hood light that I did a review on, I don't know, a few months back, who knows. Can stretch all the way across the fenders of a 68 ElCamino. It's pretty far, holds up pretty good. And it adds quite a bit of light inside this area. So it's getting kind of to where I couldn't see what I was doing. Figured I'd throw it in there and see what it looked like. So I gotta run in, grab something to eat. Might be back out tonight. Might be tomorrow night before I get back out here, but it's going little by little. So we'll see how fast it gets done. Hopefully I get more time to spend on it, but I do have other things got going on too. I've got yard work I've got to start as soon as this rain clears up. Springtime's coming. Get the yard all done up and get this car all done up. Someday we'll get that painting all done up. Maybe. Until then, I will catch you guys all in a little while. Take it easy. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get this tilt forward front end done. Later, guys.